question 1, they are simply testing your ability to use a calculator. Now, this actually can be trickier than it sounds. Many people get this one wrong because you trust your calculator, and you should never ever do that. So essentially what we've got is this calculation on the top, and then we need to divide the answer of that by whatever this is. Now, if you type this straight into your calculator, it will follow BIDMAS. It would do the indices first, so the square root, and whatever that is, it will divide by 0.35 and calculate that, and then times that answer by 12.8, but that's not what we want. So you can type this in all in one go, but to make sure your calculator does what you want, you have to introduce the brackets on BIDMAS to make sure it would do that divided by all of this. But I think it's a hell of a lot safer to try and work out the top and then work out the bottom. Now, if you type this top one into your calculator, you actually get 84, which is quite nice. So what I would do here, I'll just show you what I'm going to do on my calculator. So I've done that, got 84. And if I press divide, you'll see that it will say my answer. So it's going to remember what my previous answer was and then divide it by the rest. And I'm going to use brackets to put all of that in. So 0.35 times 12.8 and close my brackets. So it's remembering my previous answer. Hit equals, and you might have to press the same button I do, but 18.75. It's saying that you must give it as a decimal because a lot of calculators these days write it in the other form. Now we've got to write it to one significant figure. So the first significant figure has to be between 1 and 10, and this is. So that means that's the first, that is the column we are rounding it to. So when you find the column, you always look to the next one to see whether that number is 5 or more, which means it rounds up, and if it is less than 5, it would round down. So this is higher than 5, it means we're going to round this column up to the next one, which is a 2. Now, 18.75 is not roughly 2, so you always have to preserve the place value. This is in its tens, so I have to make sure I still have that. And there we have it.